So this is what's entailed in a normal everyday cleanup of the shark. First you should turn off the power switch. I almost never do. And then you're gonna go ahead and push the button, take the tray out. And what I like to do is there's always dirt stuck where the tray goes in the shark. So I go ahead and dump the shark itself into the trash can. Then we're gonna go ahead and open this up, squeeze there, pull there, and that's some pretty nasty stuff, right? Hey, look, it's a doll shoe. We got some daughters, they don't always pick up so well. Speaking of that, we found some interesting things in this, and I'll try to show you a collection later. Now normally I dump this into the trash bin, but today I didn't, and there's a Lego man. As you can see, it's good at picking things up. Save that for later. I don't even know what that is. We're just gonna throw the rest this away, I think. It's a good idea to keep an eye on this stuff, because you never know if your wife dropped an earring or whatnot, it might be in this shark. So here's the filter. I take that out and I set it aside for a minute, and then I clean out here because we have that German Shepherd. She sheds a lot. Dump it out, and then because there's all this stuff stuck on the screen, I like to hit it on the garbage can. And that helps get stuff out of the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my filter. This one's pretty dirty, it should be replaced. They're fairly cheap online. I'm sure there's other sources as well. And what I do with this is I like to smack it on the edge of the garbage can. You can tell from the garbage can, we do this a lot. Flip it around. That just loosens up the majority of the dust. I mean, this filter's pretty bad. It should be replaced. But that gets a lot of it out, and it's ready for the next session. We'll go ahead and insert it back into there. Now, we go ahead and pick up the rest of the shark. We've already dumped it out because a lot of stuff accumulates in this little pocket here. Now, about every 2 days, well, depending on how bad it is, every 1 or 2 days, I have to take this out, and it's pretty easy to take out. Now I go ahead and I pull the dog hair off of that. Bless her heart. All right, set that aside. Now, as you can see, there's dog hair and doll hair and everything you think of wrapped up on this. I go ahead and take that off. Now here, this rubber cap pulls right out. All right, and there's looks like a bronze bushing. And a lot of times there'd be synthetic hair or dog hair wrapped up in here, and it's easy enough. I just get my fingernail in there and pull it out. Looks pretty clean. We'll pop that cap back on, and we go ahead and reassemble it. Sometimes there'll be hair there as well. Not today though. So it's a pretty easy process, you know. If you don't have kids, it's probably a heck of a lot easier. Yeah, put that in there, click, click. Now, there's been an occasion where you could tell one of these brushes was turning a lot slower than the other brush. Now, that's a pretty easy fix as well. And what you do is you get a Torx bit, and you can go to any auto parts store and get a Torx bit that fits that screw. You take the screw out, you can pull the brush off, and then you can find whatever hair is wrapped around inside or whatever is gumming it up. You clean that out, and then pop it back in, put the screw back in. If you can tell right here, these are sensors, and I believe they're speed sensors. And if you notice your shark acting oddly, there's a good chance that one of those sensors is blocked. So it can't tell the speed on the particular side of the shark, and it'll get blocked by dirt or mostly dust, dirt. And it'll block the sensor, so the shark will go to dock or whatever, and you'll notice it'll be turning a lot, and it can't quite make it to the dock. And the simple solution there is just to clean those sensors. They're easy to clean. Another problem we had was there's once where it didn't want to charge, and what it was these metal contacts here. The kids had spilled something sticky and it had gotten on here, and so there's corresponding metal contacts on the docking station as well. So even though it was docked properly, it couldn't charge. And so what I did is I just took some isopropyl alcohol and I scrubbed those off. Charged just fine. Now, as you can tell, these brushes, they used to be straight. They're getting a little worn now, so they're bent. And if they get much worse, I'll probably replace them. You just kind of keep an eye on it and see how it goes, and then replace as needed. The parts are fairly cheap and easy to find on Amazon or eBay or wherever. Go ahead and reinsert that, and we'll put it back on the docking station.